Hey everybody, it's Steve with SKY194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we are here in eSENIORS in Hypercar in a league race here at Bahrain. Now we had a race, I don't even remember where it was. No, it was at Portimao. I think it was at Portimao. We had a race, the first race I didn't show. It wasn't really too exciting. Brian Murray won that race convincingly, and I finished second. Unfortunately, Brian's not racing today, so miss him today. But we got our hands full. Look, you see, these are practice, and you can see right now I'm up on pole, but only by an absolute just a whisker. So we got three cars all within 3/10. Two Ferraris and a Toyota. So again, all pretty close. So we're gonna have to see what we can do here in qualifying. I forget how long it is. I don't know if it's 10 minutes or something. I don't remember. But oh, it's 15 minutes. Okay, we got 15-minute quali, and then it's a 30-minute race. So again, it can be pretty exciting here for qualifying. So we'll see what we can do. I hate to go too crazy with the setups as far as changing things around. We'll go for about 5 laps. That's probably about all it's good for, to be honest with you. Especially since I turn the I'm gonna turn the powertrain. I'm gonna turn this up. This is really good for the race. It stays pretty consistent. The battery stays pretty consistent, which I'm still trying to still trying to get used to. You can really go crazy with this. But I'll turn it up to 1 click, which usually can give me a few laps. I think if you go more, you can only get like 1 lap out of it or something. So we are going to see how this works. And everything else looks pretty good. Gearing, you got either short or long, but this is you don't max it out, so we don't need to go long. Probably be something like that for like Le Mans or something. But we'll go with this. I didn't really check it on my tires, so we need to do that. We need to go check on the tires and see what's going on. Again, these are not fixed setups. You can do whatever you want. So again, I've just went over mine a little bit just to try to make it a little bit more driver friendly for me. Still trying to again find out what it likes, what it doesn't like. Don't see anybody coming, so we're really good there. Now he has the tire warmers on, so the tires got heat in them, which they select that in the server. So we're not going out with bone cold tires. But I still got you got a lot of grip, but you don't have. They get hotter once you get some laps on them. Would be very not surprised if somebody gets into the 48s, since we were right there on the 49 flats. Even got a Cadillac in here, so we got a little bit of everything. No, everybody else is running near full tanks. Okay, I see I'm dropping quick. Oh, totally muffed that up. Ah, got on the gas too early. I thought it was getting out of the way for me or something, so. Yeah, 48.8. Nah, messed that up. Well, let's go back to the pits. Let's go back to the pits. Not really sure what to change. One thing I was going to change. I don't know if that does anything or not. Let's try it. Let's do that. Take out some of the positive toe. Back end still wanting to kind of dance around a little bit, which I don't like. tires. Again, I really didn't check them, but I mean, the things are temperature-wise. You see they're, what, 150, 160, 160. So middle and inners. Seems like it's got a little bit more in the middle than it does anywhere else. So see, that tells me they got too much pressure. So let's go down. Let's go down a little bit and see what it does. Let's go out again. Got 5 minutes. We get at least one lap. Let's see if the pressure helps a little bit. And it makes it a lot easier on the out lap with the tire warmers. Again, they're not 100%, but it's still way more. Let's go. No, I'll still get another lap, so that's good. Oh my goodness. I had it. I had a good lap going too. A little better lap. All right, see what we can do. better. Dang it, just a little bit too much brake. Not bad. I'll take it. I left a few more tenths there for sure, but I probably could have got, because I had I was 3/10 up at one time, and I got all the way down to about 1/10 and a half. So probably could have gotten to 48, 20s or 30s, but it doesn't matter. I'm on pole, so that's all that matters. So let's go back to the setup. Put this back down to where it was. And then, of course, with this, turn this way up. 30 minutes, and it's not quite 2 minutes a lap, so that would be 20 laps. Or 30 laps, I mean. Would be more than enough. In fact, that's too much. Probably. You got 2 minutes a lap, 30 minutes, so that's really only like 15 laps, to be honest. So we'll cut it in the middle. We'll cut it like 80% or something like that. I'm just roughing it up a little bit. It should be way more than enough. Alrighty. So again, it's the first season they've done this, of course, with the seniors with the LMU. I'm sticking with the medium tires. That's another thing. The last race I went with hards. You know, thinking maybe it'd be better for the long run, but it ended up hurting me. I think it cost me a little bit. So we're just going to go with the mediums this time. Too bad Brian's not here. I know it would have been really good. He's very fast. He's in the Porsche. Of course, I'll see how this does, especially at, at pole, but even outside pole like I did last time. I try to use a limiter a lot so I don't speed. And it also makes it consistent, so everybody else, I'm not speeding up and slowing down, and you get that accordion effect. Yeah, I wasn't surprised. That was a bad start. Good start by Nick. He's wide there. We're having a McCullen. Oh, I could mess that up. Yeah, I couldn't see the corner. Oh my gosh, that was way too deep. I really messed that up. Like braking markers. I hate doing that because it just destroys the tires. Now I gotta work to catch back up to them. Oh, Beamer's catching us. He's going. I'm about to start putting in some good laps to catch him because Nick's got a good pace. He's pulling away right now. Man, that's fast. Running good times. Cut it down a little bit. Trying to be consistent, which is, for me, it's not real easy with these hypercars. They're so fast. A little bit too deep. I mean, I got the car, you know, TC is not turned more aggressive. I could be more aggressive, but I want to have halfway decent pace at the end. At least that's a theory anyway. Tires are in the 70s. Dang it. A bit too deep again. It. Nick's doing a good job. Staying about a second ahead or so. Yes, I need to get closer to him. I got to start putting more pressure on him. BMW still back there. Get some tire lock up. Coming up to the halfway spot. Of course, there's no ABS if you, on hypercars, so that's why you get the lockups. Cut the power, the TC. Pulled away some from third. I got on the gas a little too early. I don't think it's helping me really. try the other way. Cut down a little bit on the brake bias. Yeah, because he's pulled out a little bit. A couple of my mistakes, so I got to really start going. Done it. Not stopping good. It's amazing. It goes back and forth. He goes up, pulls away, I close it back in. Well, that did it right there. Unless he makes a big mistake. Good job, Nick. That's all it takes is one big mistake. I'll keep pushing as hard as I can, but doggone it. This corner is pissing me off. That's what happens. That's why I hate locking them up, because then they want to lock up easier and easier. Yeah, you got to have different turn-ins and everything, because the car just doesn't react the way it did. That's not a good lap there. That's better. Been nice if I could have got to him to have a good race, but he's staying very consistent, which is really good, really key. Yeah, I'm keeping pretty much the same pace with them all the time. Just, you know, whoever. And I've made more mistakes than he has, so. You're running right near the same pace. Yeah, tires are staying right about the mid-70s, I think. Sometimes they get down a little lower. And it's amazing to me how good these cars are on just being how equal they are. They're very close. Dang it. Two more laps. This lap and one more, I should say. have not driven the Peugeot in a while. That's a really good car too. Haven't driven it in a while though. I think it's more driver friendly, at least it used to be, compared to some of these other ones. Well, maybe one of these times we can get up there. You know, I just need to practice more and work on the car some more and things like that. Just get more practice, more driving time. See if I can improve. I really like all these cars. I mean, I really do. I mean, I've driven the Cadillac and I mean, I have my favorites, but I mean, they're all really good. Whoa. Congratulations to Nick. You did a great ride. Very good. He had very good pace. And I was hoping for a better battle there, but I made too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. And he was doing really consistent. I mean, really doing good on being consistent. And just, you know, if he made a mistake, it was so tiny, he really wasn't losing anything. Had the fast lap, a 48.9. I had a 49.0. So again, you know, just really good pace. So again, that's a second race that we had. Definitely more exciting that this one than the first, as like I said, the first one, Brian Murray just pretty much walked away. Wasn't even really much of a race, and I was kind of by myself in second. So again, we'll have to see what the next race holds, but there's 8 races, so this is the second one, so we got a few more to go. Hopefully I can keep improving with the car and just keep driving better and keep having the car work better. So we'll just have to keep trying, and I hope you check it out and like and subscribe. It would really help, and also that way you won't miss the next race. And again, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.